what's going on, guys? Welcome to Goat Milk Diaries. It's Wednesday. We made it through another week. I was barely making it last week. I gotta tell you guys, I wasn't in the best of shape. I'm tired. I'm a little wired, just like my boy Jonathan, actor Cage. What's his name? I forget his damn name. But I was watching a lot of his movies, Gone in 60 Seconds, and some other non-important ones. National Treasure. It was nice to visit those old movies. I am tired. I'm not saying this from here on out, but I'm just saying I'm tired of drinking. Can a guy say this publicly? Is it okay? Am I going to get beer shamed for saying that I'm tired of drinking beer for the last few days? But today I'm having me a nice little Arizona. We got a mucho mango. And I haven't eaten, so excuse me if I snack in front of you guys. This is the meal of champions right here. Oh yeah. I've been progressing from regular honey buns to frosty honey buns to this one now. It's got Boston cream filling. I don't know. Is the filling from Boston? Is it imported? I don't know. Guys, can't do this alone. I'm gonna bring in my boy. I'm gonna talk about a few things that I've been seeing on the internet. Just been crazy. I'm usually not on there too much, but there's some things that's just wild. It just keeps getting. This world is being divided so much, and it's mainly on things that have no substance, no facts, no anything online. But I'm gonna run with it too because it's just so damn ridiculous. How can you leave it alone? You can't leave it alone. But guys, I will start saying it. What's up to everybody on the comments as soon as I can get to them. Let's get on with this show. See how long we can hang on here for. Shout out to the early birds. We got AD Terry. What's up, AD? What's going on, brother? Good to have you. Dylan, what's up, brother? What is going on? Let me bring up my boy, Mr. Easy E motherfucking Thompson. And don't excuse the language.
You know, it's fucking hump day, but I say it'd be a better way if my fucking kid didn't bring home the sickness, man. She got me fucking sick.
Oh.
Then it spirals into work. I got to go to work, and my work's paranoid. They're like, you need to come to HR's office, and we need to administer COVID test to make sure you don't have COVID.
What's up, Platinum? What's going on, brother?
So 2 COVID tests later today. No COVID. Just...
I don't know.
I love how that works. No COVID. So they're like, hey, you're still noticeably sick? Go back to work.
What's up, James? What's going on, brother? Kev's in the house. What's going on, brother? What is going on? I'm glad to have you guys all here. So I've been hearing these rumors a lot, and we're going to talk about this COVID vaccine thing because I'm glad you brought this up. I was seeing this doctor talk about the COVID shot. I never got the vaccine. None of my kids got it. My wife didn't get it. Nobody in my family in this house got it. We're all good, thank God. My faith in God kept us strong, so kept us healthy. Thank God for that.
Have you ever had COVID?
No.
Oh, I've never had a shot. My family's never had a shot. We've never done that. I've had COVID 4 times.
Tough. Well, the whole thing is that they were saying that a lot of these people are having problems with their heart. They're having heart attacks. They're having other complications. And, I guess the flu did retire. It did. It was around for ages and ages. It did its own wiping out of a society for a moment. And now everything's got to improve. Every year you got to get a new car. Every year we got to get a new disease. That's how it is. But they were saying that the way this works is that there are certain proteins that go in there. It travels around your body. And these they stick around. It sticks around your brain, it sticks around your heart and other parts of your body. So what do your white blood cells do when they recognize these foreign proteins in your body?
Why they gotta be white blood cells?
Why they gotta be? I don't know why. I mean,
wait, that's another bell page.
That's another. But what I'm saying is, they see it as a invader of the body, and they go right to it and attack it. Makes all these complications. I don't know all the scientific terminology. I don't know all the names to all this stuff going on. I only know about the two ventricles in your heart. We have two, and your heart is shaped like this, and it's dead center in your body. So that's as much as I know about the anatomy of the body. You know what I mean? Through the Fire podcast is here. What's going on, brother? Dylan says white blood cell privilege. Oh God, they invade but don't like invaders, do they? Yeah.
No.
Dude, I got so much heat. There was a guy at a Sturgis rally. He's a Native American, and he's riding a motorcycle. I don't know if you guys have seen this on YouTube or online. And the guy's riding around saying, "We're still here. Me and my people are still here," and everything. There are people going in there making ridiculous comments about the guy. Come on, man. You guys got to respect the native people of the land. Come on now. Did you know Mexicans, we had pyramids all the way to Wisconsin?
I've been hearing some crazy shit about pyramids. That's a rabbit hole I want to go down one day.
We got to. But they found, since the 1950s, but people don't talk about this, they found pyramids in parts of Wisconsin of Mexican culture. That's crazy. Didn't believe it, went to check it out myself. It's a fact. It's true. It's there, man.
I've been going down the pyramid rabbit hole of, they're older than we actually think. And there's the pyramid theory that the pyramid was a power plant.
Yeah.
And there's just so many, it's like, it makes a lot of sense. And it's like, man, I'd love to have a Bill and Ted's time machine and go back in time.
Man, you're not lying. My thing is like, how do they know? These pyramids are built all over the world, and they all knew where north, west, east, south was, and which directions these four corners had a point of each of these pyramids in different locations. Crazy.
But then you look at the hieroglyphics of some of these pyramids, and there's like fucking UFOs and shit. Like,
it's crazy.
Michelangelo sketched out a helicopter before it was ever even thought of. Like, there's some wild shit. Like,
there is some crazy contraptions of back in the day. I've seen a lot of documentaries on it. A lot of steam-powered vehicles and flight machines. It's crazy. What's crazier than that still is Michelle Obama.
Got a penis?
Has a penis.
Like that pole vaulter that hit his junk on the thing to lose.
Even I did a double take on that one. What's up, Josh? What's going on, brother? What's going on? Came in here just in time. We say penis. Josh shows up.
Right?
I mean, in the comments. I mean, I don't mean, Platinum says, I think we still got to teach. He says, I think we still got the tech, but it's just not released. I don't know. The way I've been looking at things online, we're fucking batshit crazy nuts. We could get to the moon back in the 50s and 60s, but now we lost that technology to go back there again.
That's always my attempt is we had the power in the 50s and 60s or in the 60s to go to the moon. I'm sorry, but you know, there's too many rich, stupid people on this planet to not inhabit the moon yet. If we could get there,
too many.
Richard Branson, whatever his name is from that Virgin Mobile, Elon Musk, Trump. I mean, there's so many people that would just be like, "Hey, put a Trump hotel on the moon. It's gonna be the biggest hotel on the moon.
It's gonna be the greatest you've ever seen. Nothing like this ever done before.
No assassinations will ever happen on the moon.
No sniper can ever get there. No bullet will ever have the technological advance to get there. Never." Guys, it's insane, man. It's insane. Josh says, just was working on my Mustang. Has the weirdest quirks that I've had to fix.
Well, hold on. What kind of Mustang? Are we talking like 60s Mustang? Are we going like 05 Jeep? Or are we going 03, 04 Terminator, which is one of my goal cars? What are we going?
What I want to know is, are you the type of Mustang driver we need to be afraid of?
Oh, those ones that leave the parking lot?
You're not the guy in the parking lot doing donuts and takes out a few cars or people, right? I mean, Mustangs are very feared in this day and age. Very feared. So let us know. Adam says, speaking of advances in technology, how about RM's 3D WWE Big Gold? Hey. Fabulous. Take my hat off to the guy.
Yep.
I will be the one. I've said it before, and I don't care what heat it brings from fanboys. I'm telling you right now, RM is the number one maker in the belt hobby. He's number one. I've had
my personal. See, this is the thing is nice.
04 Mustang.
People can't distinguish in the hobby. Having like a professional issue with something and a personal issue, it's just hogwash. I had a personal issue with him. It had nothing to do with his work. He's fantastic belt maker.
He is good. His leather, I don't know, but I've been looking at, and this is not to offend anybody with the Classic Shields belt, but in the last year, I don't know if people can even see this or not without making a negative comment about it, but you can go on the Classic Shields page and you can see that the leather is not up to par to what it used to be. If you got a Classic Shields belt a year and a half ago, leather was top notch, and it was.
They do that.
Yeah, but it's not being very consistent now. RM has got the game down when it comes to leather. He's just the man. There's things as an American guy I can admit looking at and go, ooh, I need to tweak this up because Omi's got that looking pretty tight. I need to do just as good. No lie. I've never looked at Classic Shields after a certain point and said, oh, I wish I did my work like that.
I think CS has noticeable dip in qualities when they try to get caught up or they're trying to get like some semblance of caught up.
Yeah. Nice. But yeah, man, big props to him. That 3D Big Gold looks
phenomenal. And you know, and that's the thing is like, I can distinguish the two, but a belt maker is a belt maker, and you know, there's a pack of good ones that make some really good belts, but then there's one or two that are actually check that. There's a pack of makers that make really good belts. Then there's Nawaz, and then there's one or two that just lead the pack.
Honestly, Nawaz can be there if his leather was on. Yeah, if his leather was better, oh my god, because he has done some hellaciously nice plates before.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of people where I'd go, "Damn, is that Classic Shields?" And they go, "No, this is Nawaz," and I go, "Holy shit, that's really really nice." Don't lie. What's up, James? He says, got a belt on the way from Emma Ali. Looks really
That's great custom, right?
Great custom belts.
Yeah.
That's from our boy Tyler Dove. Doesn't like Dove. He says he's not a bar soap. Don't call him Dove. It's Tyler Dove. Tyler Dove. If it's you want to say it nice and French like. Tyler Dove.
But I mean, I don't think Form's game has never been behind. I mean, his customer service is atrocious, but that can be the same thing said to Classic Shields.
Yeah. But I will say this. He has cut his delivery times in half. He's cut them down. I mean, he's chopping them down. He really has. I'll give credit due where it's
if he has, I give him credit.
And you know what? That is something that's true. Also, I've dealt with people where they're like, "Dude, I want to order this belt. Do you know this maker? Can you get the plates for me and just handle the leather for me?" And that's happened a lot lately too. I have a maker now. Look him up, guys. Share, like him, recommend him. He's a very good guy. His times are super fast. They'll surprise you how quick he works. No lie, he doesn't do SD. He only does HD work. And I want to say it's probably on a scale from 1 to 10. He does a very solid 7.5 HD work. And I say that because if you have a 7, if you score a 7, and I mean across the board, on how expensive plate work is these days, he's not going to charge you $1,200, $1,300, $1,500 for HD plates. He's not even going to charge you $1,000. He's not going to charge you $800. He's not going to charge you $700. He's not going to charge you $600. He's not even going to charge you $500 for HD plates. This guy's going to charge you about $450 for a set of HD plates and throw on another $100 for his leather. You don't like his leather? Send it to me. We have a package where I'll do the plates and the leather. $680 delivers. You get a HD belt on American leather delivered to you guys. Pinfall title belts.
Can't beat that.
Pinfall title belts. Unheard of, guys. HD plates, American leather, shipped to you guys. Done deal. You can't beat that with a baseball bat, honestly.
I just got moist.
Smell what you're cooking.
You know, but
Dylan says, agree that big oldie made me is amazing. Hey, Dylan, and you got your other belts coming too. Still can't get over that nightmare. But that big old, tell him, Dylan. Tell him, show it. You got it on leather, plates and everything. Platinum says, do you accept?
He's Mexican. He take food stamp. He take food stamps, but it's a little upcharge.
Look, if I can convert that to these Boston cream pies, chocolate glazed, oh my God. I miss getting hit up by the local guys at supermarkets that used to go, hey bro, give me $100 cash.
50 cents on the dollar. I used to buy them shits too, bro. Don't even.
Man. Times are so hard that we can't even get that hookup anymore. What happened to those guys? Adam says, GCB is working on a CNC Big Green. That one for you, Antonio? No, but I'm telling you right now, I'm getting that big, I'm getting a Big Green, and I'm going to show that one off to you guys. I'll bring the pictures up here. Maybe next week and show it to you guys. Hopefully it's done and sent to me. But it's going to be a really nice one. It's going to be nice. It's different. It's the same, just different. Same. Different, same. You know what I mean? It's going to be nice. Boston cream pies are the best donuts ever. Man. I don't want to sound a little different here, but when you have a big cold glass of milk just frosted with ice in it, and you take that first deep bite into that donut and it just explodes in your mouth.
but then you drink that milk and then it hits your stomach cold.
Ooh. Talk to me. Talk to your
Right?
boy. Talk to me. No, we don't do it. I already talked about it on the show once. I don't want to do it. It's bad memories, man. I swear to God. Never will I ever send belts again during the hottest week of the summer to let them boil in the warehouse. I swear, no, won't do it again. Through the Fire says, I can't wait until you start posting pics of the progress on my belt you're working on. I think the creativity you already have is amazing. I think the plan for my belt is bold. Leather gang. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. We'll be posting it for sure. But back to this whole, because we're not going to steer away from the whole thing. Where did this whole thing start that Michelle Obama, I'm not saying she's a man. I'm not going to say that. But she has a penis? Where did this even start? I mean, I know it's been a while. They've been saying it for a while.
I think, I don't want to give him credit, but I think Trump started that back in 2019.
Very reliable source.
Right?
Very reliable source. I've seen her penis. It's great.
It is huge.
It's huge.
It is grand.
You can't miss it. It's amazing the way it just swings when she walks in the air. It's the best. Never like anything seen before.
So huge, in fact, she even gave me a black eye walking next to me.
I could not believe it. I went for a grab. I'll admit it. I didn't know it was there. I was very surprised. Dylan says that I'll send more. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you. You know what? And I am working towards making the big great green belt great again. Hopefully when people see my version of this belt, they will really swing a little more. I think they might be inclined to get it after they see my version, the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to stay the stock color. I'm going to stay but yeah, I'm not going to go the avocado solid color. I'm going to do something nice. Double drop kick in the house. Big Kev, what's going on? Is that me?
Or is that me?
Is that me? I hear you fine. I hear me fine here. Maybe I need to adjust my mic a little bit higher. Who knows? Let me take care of that real quick. Give me one second.
You know what they say, everybody's a critic.
Everybody's a critic. Let me see if I can fix that real quick.
So while you're fidgeting with that, I'm gonna go down this little. Watch the I wish I can remember the name of it off the top of my head right now. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. Anyway, just watch them. I love how many people that don't love the Morgan Freeman movie. Yeah, Morgan Freeman's a.
Let me know if you guys can hear me fine. If I'm too loud or if I'm too far away.
Sounds good to me.
It is plentiful retardedness. And yes, it's confirmed. He says Mendoza's. So I've been yapping all this time. You guys been letting me yap and you guys can't hear me. For shame, for shame. That's the worst thing.
Anyways, this movie, I'm going to recommend you guys. This is homework assignment for you guys. Man, it's called A Good Person. David Johnston, brother. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, David? What's going on, brother? Good to have you here.
Yeah, it's called The Good Person. Morgan Freeman. So you know it's already going to be a fucking good movie. But I don't want to kill the premise, but hey, at the end of the movie, man, my allergies, whoa, they were on hit, bro.
I know, and everybody's gotten hit with that. I for some reason thought maybe I had COVID, but I did some messaging back and forth with Conrad, and he was like, dude, I've been having the same thing. headaches, pressure here, this, and that. And he goes, maybe you have sinus problems. And I go, well, I've never had them before. Never had them before. Kev, let me know if you guys can hear me fine now.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Oh.
So with COVID, the first time I had it was fucking miserable. It was fucking miserable. I laid in bed for about a week. I just sweating and chills and just it was god awful. The second time I get it, previous podcast I'm on, a sponsor had sent us a care package. And so we're going through the care package, and my wife's like smelling like the bath bombs and stuff. And she's like, oh, that one smells good. Oh, that one smells good. And so I'm smelling them, I'm like,
oh, wow.
They don't smell.
Yeah, then you knew then.
No. So my kid decides to be a little jerk about it. She's like, let's test this. She runs in the kitchen, goes, gets a thing of coffee. Can't smell it. And I'm not, pickles. Hey, man, you put a pickle near my face, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. Hate pickles, despise pickles. It's bad. She goes and gets the jar of pickles. I got the pickle jar like this. Nothing. But then I'm like, wait a minute, come to think about it. The last day or so, I haven't really remembered tasting anything. So I'm starting to taste that. I can't taste shit. Ever since
that's
then,
when it starts getting scary, when you start going through the symptoms and checking all the boxes off.
Where it ruined a couple of things. Ever since I got the COVID the second time, I haven't been able to taste like black pepper. I'm a big black pepper person. I can't taste black pepper. Certain foods just don't taste the same. They taste chemically, or Reese's peanut butter cups have a bleachy taste.
Yeah.
Just weird things that I just can't taste anymore.
I thought I kind of had COVID because I went through this time where I just had headaches all week. It was just hellacious. I had body pain and things like that. But turned out to be that the room in the house we were sleeping in, it was just, we were getting no ventilation, and the poor ventilation we were getting, I hadn't changed the filters out in the system. When I finally thought about it and came downstairs to this side of the basement, and I took that thing looked like a shag carpet when I took that thing out, man. And now, like every 2 weeks, I check that thing. And if it's even a little bit starting to get heavy dusted, I remove it, take it out. Because all that stuff flying around in your air, we have the AC going all year long. Yeah. I like to keep the house either 69 or 72 on the hot side.
Me too.
And I thought, you know what? All that damn bacteria is floating around. I'm breathing it. I'm started getting headaches, stuffy noses, all kind of crazy stuff. So that did it, man. The second I changed that, the airflow just changed in the house completely. So yeah, that was one of those things, man, for sure.
Well, after Human Resources gave me my COVID test today, so we're sitting there talking, and she's like, okay, you're not pregnant. I'm like, thank God I just got the AIDS, that's all. And she's like, huh? I'm like, I'm just playing. Oh, I wanted to bring up something.
Oh, Kev says, made myself think I had COVID twice, and I had COVID twice. Fun times. Man, it's a mind over matter. It's one of those things. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute my mic to try something out real quick.
Been kicking around the idea we want to do an unorthodox style hobby award show. Something in my brain I want to kick around. Every participant that wins an award, I'm trying to find a trophy. If maybe one of you guys can find, if you guys see one, let me know. But I'm trying to find a trophy in the shape of a toilet paper roll. And I will buy a couple and send them to the winners. Because I apparently, from what I've gathered, being blocked from some groups. I'm on legendary status. I'm like talked about with like the C4. And
Really?
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna give some awards. I think we're gonna give hobby awards.
Look, everybody's got. Oh, here we go.
Hold on, I just don't want you guys to see me blowing a nose, picking
It's
my nose.
okay. Doing a little.
Man,
I get it.
fuck terrible, man.
Oh, dude, Kev, yes. I'm sure they'll be safe.
Right?
I'm sure that we got to make sure they're very safe. This election's got everybody crazy. It really does. It seems that every time election comes around, people lose friends, but lose even more friends. Like nobody has, and this goes with everything from the hobby all the way up to politics. I think where nobody can have an opinion about anything.
Zero.
Nobody can have an opinion about anything. Nobody can joke about anything. Everybody is a snowflake. Everybody gets really offended really quick. I have my personal page, and I'm about the whole. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm from a generation, and I'm not going to label myself and say, "Oh, I'm Gen Z, I'm Gen X, and all that." But I'm from a certain time and place in this world.
The greatest time and era. Let's just put it that way. Let's be real. There was no better time. There was no better time to grow up than the 80s and 90s.
Yes, definitely. And see, the thing is, I grew up in an era where we took a lot of knocks. We fell. We scraped our knees. We drank from hot-ass boiling water hoses. I actually paid attention to what we watched. We hung around with friends all the time.
We played games called
real friends.
We played games called Smear the Something.
Oh.
But it wasn't derogatory to what you think it was. We didn't call, growing up, I didn't call any of the known gay people that we knew the F word. I called my friends that. That's what my friends were called. You know, and that's the thing is there's no... I need everybody to be punched in the mouth once or twice. That's going to thicken up society's skin a little bit because you can plainly see that a lot of these people grew up that have never been punched in the mouth. I'm the type of friend that if I'm hanging out with Doza and I think Doza's coming out of pocket, I'm like, hey, Doza, bro, quit that shit, knock that fucking shit, or I'm gonna have to handle you. But then we're gonna fucking figure it out, and then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go right behind him. I'm gonna buy him a shot, and we're gonna keep on moving on the night. But I expect my friends to do the same. If I'm coming out of pocket, be like, hey, fucker, shut your mouth. You out of pocket.
And we used to do it all the time. I remember back in my days when somebody got out of pocket, we wait for him to show up to school. We're like, hey, yo, we gotta take you to the back. Why? We gotta take you to the back. We gotta go handle you for a minute, dog, because you're out of pocket.
Yep.
It's your ass for a minute, and then we can go about our day. But these days, we can't even do that. People don't interact anymore like they used to. They just do it online.
I've made more friends
and soft.
I've made more friends with people that I fought, that I physically have fought, than that I still have that I didn't fight, that just know me in passing. How
many, we don't hear this anymore. How many times growing up did we hear, hey, I thought you guys didn't like each other? And then somebody would ask, hey, I thought you hang around with homeboy. I thought you guys didn't like each other. And then you would go, oh yeah, we didn't like each other, but we got down behind the alley. We threw some punches. We came out of it, shook hands. Now we're best of friends. We're friends forever. You don't hear that anymore.
Nope.
And what brings me to this topic is I posted something on my personal page, Facebook, and it was a posting that said, this is what the generation cares about now. This will be America's downfall. And when I say downfall, I don't mean it's gonna throw over the government and all that bullshit. No, I mean it's making certain priorities in life for these younger generations growing up. Everybody wants to be, if you go out and ask these kids, they all want to be influencers. Nobody wants to do the hard work. They all want to be on camera. They all want to do things that are going to get them famous off of doing dumb shit. So I post a video of this girl, some guy's driving by, and the girl sets up a camera, and she's on the heavy side. But that's not what I was talking about. But she's on the heavy side. So she sets up her camera and she starts dancing and hopping in the yard and stuff. And I set that video as an example, like, this is what these young kids are taking the time to do on a daily basis. They're not doing anything productive. Not anything productive. I was 10 years old, 12 years old. You already knew how to change a tire, do your oil change. You're with mom and pops. You hung around them. You learned from them. You respected what they did. These kids have no idea.
You knew how to hold that flashlight for pops. Otherwise, you're going to be called a stupid motherfucker and fucking figure it out.
Yeah. And you know, all of us grew up with our dad whooping our ass, calling us out of pocket names. But at the end of the day, dad came over and said, "Love you, son."
Yep.
Love you, son. And everything was, we know, I grew up like that, okay?
You catch your ass whooping, end of the night, pops is in the garage, you're in the garage with pops, you guys have your moment, and that's it.
Yeah, so who comes into the comments section didn't surprise me. But out of all the comments, everybody that's in my personal page is more than family, friends, and everything. Everybody that's family and grew up with me knows me. Comments, put a laugh on it, whatever, moved on. But the one person that commented was Gary Sutton. And he says,
yay.
He says something to the effect of, why was I fat shaming this person just dancing around? That is how bad everything has gotten, because when you do not see exactly what I am talking about on the video and my comment at the top, you go to fat shaming, automatically that's people thinking the worst of people all the time. That's dumb. That's just plain stupid.
Did the FBI just close it down? Because I just blipped.
No, you're
It's funny though, but he can go on your page and say that, but then he'll go on a live and talk about me while I'm blocked and I can't respond like a coward. So I sit back and I sit back and Dosa knows this. I sit back and I've been far more quiet than I ever intended I should be. Right?
True that, David. True that.
Just watching that page and just seeing how they act, you're not going to get through to them with any common sense. You're just not. So with that, the person you mentioned, I'm going to go out on a limb. For anybody that knows anything about, incarceration or anything like that, I figured out what Gary is of the hobby. When you go to prison, there's somebody generally called the honorary CO, the honorary correctional officer, because all they do is snitch and run their mouth. Gary's the honorary CO of the hobby. He's going to run around like a little parrot, get involved in people's beefs, make a live, but with the anonymity of that person is blocked so that person can't see it, yet I see it. And just do that. If he was really about his business, if he was really about that life, man the fuck up and don't block somebody. PM somebody. Talk some shit to somebody. But he's not about that life. He's an honorary CO. He's a stew pigeon. He's a prison snitch. He's one of those guys that can't mainline. He would never be able to mainline. You get chewed up and spit out in 4.5 seconds because we all seen him go cry on a live about getting caught in a fucking dust storm in Virginia and almost die of a tornado. We all seen it.
I haven't seen that.
You know, so he thinks he can, you know, throw my name up on a piece of toilet paper on his little group page, and no problem. I'll own that shit, motherfucker. I'll have tomorrow. I'll line up toilet papers up here. We're good on that. Because again, you can't face me. You can't face me, and I know for a fact you wouldn't keep that same energy if I was in your face. He could talk to Carmine like that. He can talk to other people like that. But there's people he won't talk to like that and keep that same energy in their face. Because if you did, I'd buy you a plane ticket.
2-ply.
Yo, it's fucking 2-ply, bro. You got it, bro.
So,
you know, so again, let me finish this.
Yeah.
Again, so there'll be a live, or there'll be a another tirade about me, because I finally said something in the weeks and weeks and weeks that I haven't said anything. I finally said something. So I look forward to it. I appreciate being in your head so much. You're taking a shit and writing my name on the toilet paper. Writing Mark Maggart's name on the toilet paper. Writing C4's name on the toilet. I appreciate that Daddy lives so far in your head rent-free. I love it. Because if we're ever in the same area together, you'll be holding my pocket, baby. I got you. I got you, honey.
we all do, brother. We all do. Everybody likes...
Bro, I can
the drama.
I can fart, and there's going to be some sort of drama behind it.
Everybody does, man. But
I challenge anybody to go back from everything they've said about me to right now and see what I've said. I'm a receipt person. I ain't said shit, but it is irritating after a while. Very irritating, because you know what? You're dragging dudes like Mark Maggart. Fuck me. You're dragging dudes like Mark Maggart into this. That he ain't done shit. Mark's a genuinely good dude.
I think, and I went through this with originally with whoever the problem was. This kid, what's his name? And told him like let bygones be bygones. Don't take it more than just whatever fucking comment, like somebody's just breaking your balls. You know what I mean? And like I said, even when I was watching the show the other day, I said that all this happened because damage control. There was just a little too much damage control trying to be had, and the situation got a lot bigger than it should have been. You know what I mean? And it's just there's just a lot of lies. There's a lot of lies on the other behalf, and a lot of excuses as to why videos went up in comments and things like that, when there was a whole different reason for doing them completely. So,
and I will agree with you. And for me, like, if I ever do something wrong, I'll be like, yo, I fucking did something. I was out of pocket. That comment I made wasn't out of pocket. It was supposed to be funny because I'm on the West Coast. I see at 5:45 in the morning my fucking notification feed blowing up. I'm like, oh shit, something's popping off. Let's see who's popping off. And he's talking about his belt, and I'm like, whatever. I just don't. Whatever. And I make the joke. It was supposed to be a funny ha-ha joke that was just that. And he admitted that he was trying to use it to his advantage, and that's fine. I have no problem with it. It is what it is. But to keep it going for the length of time, to me, it's like, it's a weird, little creepy, flattering, I guess. I've never had two males be in love with me the way they are, but no, I'm flattered.
I think in the whole process, it just got really exhausted. to the point where I guess you could say it backfired. This person ended up getting booted out of different pages where they actually had tons of members, and lost some credibility with people, and removed their work and everything. I saw the notifications myself when I thought it said a very important video for the hobby. I said, very important video to the hobby. Okay, this sounds a little serious. I said, let me go check it out, because it sounds like maybe something happened.
Exactly. So Mendoza, back me up. You sent me some videos earlier. We're not going to say what the videos were, of a leather job. Those would be more, I would consider those more of an important thing that the hobby should know about versus.
Yeah, definitely.
Versus that. But I'm gonna go on the record just for the sake of I don't care. Jason, again, for the 10th time, I apologize that my comment you took a certain way, and I understand you try to use it in a certain way, and I understand that it's snowballed and spiraled in a certain way where you couldn't control it, and it's out of your realm of being able to control it. And I apologize for that. I wish you nothing but success and prosperity in your belt modifying, making, whatever you want to call it, life and anything like that. Do you? But please understand that there are people in this world that say stuff, and it's not as malicious as you think. It's not as hurtful and hateful as you think. It's just there's people that have grown up different than you, bro. A lot different than you.
And he's gonna do okay.
You'll be fine.
Anybody that puts their hard work and their heart into any project, you're gonna be fine. Because like the saying goes, if you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. There are people that are going to appreciate your work. They're going to love your work. They're going to say you're number one at the work. Nobody can touch your work. Believe me, everybody has their people. Okay. But along the way, along that climb, you're going to encounter loose rocks. Some are going to hit you on the head. Some are going to hit you in the back. Some are going to hit you in the shoulder. Just depends how you get hit and keep going. Those kind of things is that's the way it goes. I probably listened to the video when he did it maybe 30 seconds in, because I was like, oh, okay, this is just, to me, it was whatever. The reason why, because somebody said he was testing the durability of his belt. And when I hear those things, like, it kind of makes no sense to make those kind of videos. And I'm going to tell you why from my standpoint. Okay. It's kind of like doing a review today, this day and age, of an iPhone 10, iPhone 9, iPhone 12, whatever it is, 50, whatever versions. I think it's pretty, these materials that we use today in this day and age, they weren't just made a year ago. They weren't just made 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? All the materials that we use have already gone through extensive testing of UV, light, sun burning, moisture, temperatures.
They're tried, tested, and proven materials.
They're already there. They're just, here you go. Use them how you can, right? So I think the video would have gone better if it had been titled differently. I think to a lot of people, it felt a little, people have told me and inboxed me, they say, I don't know who the kid is, but it was really arrogant. Like, I'll go on to say, somebody said to me, hey, what's going on with this guy? Who is this guy? Never heard of him before. Like, he's got a big head, and like, why is this so important? That was one of the things that triggered a lot of people. But if he would have titled it different, like, here is my work that I'm testing. Here's a video of my work that I put together and tested for a year. What do you guys think? probably would have gone in a different direction with people.
I think it's some weird thing in this hobby, because I'll bring up one right now. You seen what Matt Panetta posted earlier, right?
Matt? No, I haven't seen.
Okay, so Matt Panetta had an issue. Long story short, Matt, contrary to popular belief, I don't have an issue with Matt. I don't think Matt has an issue with me. I think there was some miscommunication along the way, and we're both stubborn, and that's just what it is. But somebody posted, sent a message to Matt, and was very derogatory, talked about his wife, talked about his kids.
Talked about Matt's kids and family?
Matt's kids and his family.
Somebody talked about his kids and family?
Yes, somebody brought up his kids and family over a fucking belt. And what kind of person are you? How miserable of a person are you to bring up somebody's wife and children in a hobby of a wrestling group and a belt hobby? You're the guy that I would smack in the face. You're the piece of shit. Say what you want with Matt. Some people love him, some people don't. Nobody deserves to have their family brought into this hobby. And in that derogatory way. It's irritating that these are the kind of people that think they run the hobby, think they're the rulers of the hobby or the fucking macho whatever of the hobby. It's just like, dude, Matt posts his belts and leave him alone. You feel better now that you brought his kids and his wife into the picture?
Had not seen that. Have not seen it.
He had posted about, I believe, on Belt Talk.
Oh wow.
He posted screenshots, which I appreciate. He should have. I think he should have.
All I know is and here's a comment coming up right here. What's up, brother? What's going on, man? Gatekeepers of the hobby. And here we go. This is something that I want to touch bases about real quick. And this is something that, and I'll bring up his name again. This is something that Gary Sutton gets annoyed with also. I don't get as annoyed. I just see it and I move on, right? But there are gatekeepers of the hobby, right? There are people who are very humble, probably very humble people, but when it comes to certain subjects, certain things in their life, they come off very, very arrogant. And I think that's what does it for a lot of us. I think 90% of us, we hate arrogance. You know what I mean? As soon as somebody walks in a room and they have their nose just too up high, and we've said this since we were young, people that act like their shit don't stink, you know what I mean? That's what really bothers people. And gatekeepers have that kind of attitude. And Matt Panetta sometimes can have a sprinkle of that. You can have
not going to agree.
A sprinkle around there. And I'm not talking bad about the guy. It's kind of
not personal.
Obvious. It's not personal. It's just obvious. Somebody can say that Mendoza's fat and old. It's not personal. They're just stating a fucking fact. I'm fat. Yes, I'm old.
Right?
Look at this. Can I deny that?
News to me.
Can I deny that? I mean, come on. But the thing is this, that sometimes, and I'm sure Matt's a pretty damn good guy. I've only had a few conversations with him. Had one personal phone call with him through Facebook one time. He acted very cool with me. We interchanged information, stuff, convo. Cool guy. To me, he's a cool guy. But I can definitely see the sprinkling of what we talked about.
I think there's some people, and I think there's some people that do it unconsciously, versus people that do it consciously. I don't believe Matt does it consciously. I really don't. But I do know there's people that do it consciously. And that's the people I just... Ugh.
But it's just, you know, and again, a lot of people will come in to defend Matt, and I'm probably one of those people that'll say it also. I don't know him like a friend like that. We're not friends like that. But I will go on to say, hey, from my experience, he's a cool guy. You just got to understand him. And this is what people have a lot of problem with other people in the hobby, because they can say, and it's been said before, why do people keep letting this person get a pass at certain things? And say, he's cool, you just don't understand this. Well, because they have a certain lifelong friendship with him. And you're never going to get rid of that. As much as people want to get rid of that in the hobby, it's impossible. That's impossible. And you know what? To anybody who's really offended by any of that, or people in general, make your own group. If it's 20, 50, 40, 500, 1,000 of you guys, cool. Live in your zone. But even in your own zone, you'll find people along the way. In your own groups, they'll start revealing themselves. You're never going to weed it out. Or completely leave the hobby. I have not been in the hobby like I used to. I go in there, I look at comments sometimes, I joke around with people here and there. I'll throw a video. If I think I have something to show somebody that helps people in the hobby, I try to contribute to that. I try to contribute. I don't take away. I try to contribute.
99% of what I do is I go to the for sale ads, check them out, and otherwise you just keep moving. Otherwise, it'll be like today, like I seen today, Panetta's post. I made a comment where it was a comment in jest that I thought was funny. He posted a screenshot of all this guy talking all this shit. And, just with the history, I was like, and I'm the mean one. Just being funny. It's just funny. It's just funny. I don't take it that serious. I think Panetta's a genuinely nice guy. I just think the internet has a way of your personality rubbing people the wrong way. Because trust me when I say I rub people the wrong way. I get it.
Listen, people always say, do you, right? They say, do you. Don't worry about people, just do you. And that's when you get the most hate, when you do you. Because people just can't really be genuine these days. They have to follow the crowd, or they're scared to be a certain way or talk a certain way because they're afraid of the backlash of people, or people are not going to like you, or you're going to be booted out of this group. Guys, there's over like 500-600 groups on Facebook for belts. Being booted out of a group, big fucking deal. It's not the end of the world.
For me, and the way I look at this hobby now, and it's sad, but I look at this hobby.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, brother.
I've been. Some people aren't going to believe it, but I've been blessed to be a part of. Send me pictures, Platinum. I've been blessed to be a part of shows like, they kind of, they show that I kind of like doing this stuff, and I was blessed, very, 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 very blessed to meet a Michael Jones, to meet a
Michael Jones, good guy,
to meet those guys on PTM, and do 80. Man, we did 80 plus episodes together. It did go sideways. I had some personal issues, and my dad died, and things just didn't work for me, and it just what it was. But with Michael Jones and those guys, man, I was blessed to be a part of that. And I stumbled upon Doza and these guys, and it's just like, and Kevin, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. I'm one of those people who's like, I'm not good, better than anybody, better than nobody, bro. But
Well,
I found
I
some people.
used to be good friends with those guys, but not anymore. I hate
You know,
them all. I really don't like them. I fucking hate them all. I mean, they had the opportunity to get me tickets to SummerSlam and haul me along with them, but they didn't do
especially
it.
Joey, that dick Joey.
Joey's
man,
a dick. I'll go on record and say Joey's a dick.
Right?
He could have got me ringside seats. Really had the opportunity to show how good of a person he is. I mean, between the 4 or 5 of those guys, they could have got me one.
Jones did the same thing, and so like here, I'm coming to WrestleMania. I'm looking at WrestleMania this year. I've already got my hotel booked. It's already booked, but those guys are clowning out, and there'll be a reason why they can't go, and I can't drink Jones under the table, and that's just excuses that PTM makes. PTM's full of excuses because Jones doesn't want to get drunk under the table. He knows when Daddy comes to taking shots where Daddy's gonna get the shots from. But I welcome all challengers. I will be at WrestleMania. I got the hotel at the Hilton. It's the biggest hotel. It's the biggest hotel in Vegas.
Dude, I forgot my sister-in-law works for this hotel, and she has huge hookups.
No shit.
Huge, dude. I forget about that all the time, and I'm like, damn.
The minute it was announced, I just booked because I was like, if I wait, I'm gonna get fucked. So I booked for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Check out Monday.
James is not a pain in the ass. Sorry, man. It's hard for me to just go through. Sometimes messages, like, I'm stupid bad with messages sometimes. What was I gonna say? Sometimes it's like I sometimes feel like making a post on my page and go, if anybody has any work with me, please remind me and send it.
But do you really want to do that, Doza? Because I can see Doza's message right now. Doza's gonna be laying there and be like, hey, anybody that has any work with me, I'm eating a Boston cream pie covered in chocolate. Let's do this another day.
Guys, I'll
if
definitely
if you're going, David.
Dude, I'm definitely going to the Royal Rumble. It's going to be here in Indianapolis.
Oh.
They're going to have a couple events here. Oh. He says, I work for Marriott. You get friends and family, bro.
You know, typically at hotels, because like I'm a hood, so I like staying in the hood. Man, the last hotel we stayed at, like, yo, I'm not even joking. I swear to God, we had a pimp and a prostitute as our neighbor. What I do? It's my people.
Friends and family's a hookup.
Hey, Doza, any plans this weekend?
Yeah, actually, I got plans this weekend.
What are you doing, bro?
Try me some new beer.
I'm gonna Saturday. You know, I got some plans Saturday, actually.
What? Oh God! Don't rub it in. Where are you going on Saturday?
No, actually, we're gonna load up the car, and I'm gonna take my wife and my kids. We're gonna go down to Monterey, Carmel.
Oh, okay.
Just the beach, hang out, toes in the sand. I'm a big napper on the beach, bro.
Really?
If you want to get me in somewhere, you'll put me on a beach with my toes in the sand. I'm napping,
dude.
Gone.
You know, I was gonna try this. This sounds crazy. Hopefully, I don't get hit by damn lightning. But you know how they say we're supposed to walk on the sand?
Yeah.
A certain amount of days, or in the dirt every day, or at least in your yard. But you got to get your feet in the dirt because you're supposed to ground your body to the earth, and it's healthy for you and all that crazy crap. But some guy was like, all you got to do is really tie a wire to your toe while you sleep, set it off outside your house, and ground it to a rod on the floor. It's the same effect or better.
So, are you familiar?
But don't do that shit on a rainy day with lightning hitting, because you're gonna be woke for real.
Are you familiar with
enlightened?
Are you familiar with SMAR?
No, I'm not.
Go to YouTube and look up SMAR.
Oh my God, Joey.
Wow, that's Joey. That's typical Joey. Joey always coming in late.
I guess it was my mistake then.
I try to find ways to deal.
Joey.
I try to find ways to deal with my anxiety, and one of the ways is I have a jar, a bucket. It's like this big, long, that deep. It's half full of sand and dirt. I wet it, make little sand balls, and then I just crush them. And crushing them and that grinding them up in my hand is very comforting and soothing. So when my anxiety gets real bad, I just start doing that, and it's very soothing.
No kidding.
It's like I'm crushing groups that don't matter in my hand. Like I'm Thanos, bitch.
Actually, for those guys who love Thanos, I got that very collectible big ass Thanos glove. It's up for sale.
Thank you. How much? We'll talk.
I'm gonna let it go cheap.
Thank you, David. We're gonna do that. I will try that too. My oldest wants to go through Gilroy because my wife and my. So no. Me and BA are gonna hold on. No. Me and BA are gonna take the world by storm because we're gonna do the Patrick Swayze, Chris Farley stripper act.
Epic.
Joey's gonna be our security. Joey's gonna be our security. I will pay him with weed and Jordan sneakers. That's how we're gonna pay Joey.
Ooh, you can pay me with Jordan sneakers any day.
Give him some
no
Jordan,
sexual act is too shameful to do for a pair of clean ass Jordans.
Speaking of clean ass Jordans, I was on TikTok. Eat this shit, Doza. I was on TikTok. This fucker had an original set of Jordan 1s.
Ooh.
From 1984 with the original Foot Locker receipt.
Wow.
Still in the box.
Wow.
Like, can you imagine how much those are worth? 100%, bro. If Vinny shows up, we're losing Vinny. He's going to be locked on a roof somewhere. You'll all do whatever I got to do to get these guys smammered.
Can you imagine all of us just... It's a bad idea for any of the wives to just cut us loose.
Yeah, I don't know if their plans are what their plans are. I hope the PTM guys can make it out. I will show them what drinking and a good time is about. And BA,
that's what she said.
BA, you're always the honorary invite because you're a badass, dude.
Even if it's just, I would go. Even if it's just, I don't know if I would do both nights, like of watching the event, but
I'm not doing both nights. I'm gonna pick one night. And I'm just doing one night. The other nights, I'm turned up.
I think we got to see the final event, which is the second day. There are talks about this thing going 3 fucking days now.
3?
3 days. 3 days. Because all the events now are going 2 days now. I think all the events are going to start going 2 days now. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. If I am, Joey's going to correct me right away. You'll see right away.
Joey gonna bitch slap you is what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I know he will. Starting to feel hot already.
Right? Your cheek starts getting warm right here. You know Joey's around. Whenever the cheek starts getting warm right here, you're like, fuck, man, Joey's around.
Somebody's going to get smacked. But
see, like, it's weird though with the PTM guys. Joey is right here. Joey gets around and this shit just starts getting hot. Jones is right here. Ooh. Your forehead starts getting hot. You're like, oh fuck, shit. It's tax season. I fucked up. Whatever. Vinny comes around. Your lips getting a little quivery, and you're just like, you really don't know how to handle it. Jay shows up. You're just like, you're just scratching. You're just like, the fuck did I do? It's like the Wicked Witch of the West showed up, and you're like, what the fuck?
Well, I would go at least to fly out just to hang out, even if I didn't go into the event. It'd be cool just to meet everybody, take some pictures, take the belts out there with you, and go eat, drink, party down.
exactly where I'm at. The event is secondary.
$37? What are we talking here?
Is that your OnlyFans? I bought David Babbles, so you know. I'm just saying.
I'm not losing any more teeth. I'm telling you that right now. I've lost already too many.
In the Hangover movie, if anybody's going to be Stu, it's going to be David Johnson.
And who's getting punched by Mike Tyson out there? Not me, because he's back in fucking shape.
Can anybody split a ticket for Gianni to come to Vegas? I'll let Gianni get clipped by Tyson.
I'm gonna open up an OnlyFans with leather.
Jones can be Black Doug.
Oh, the Jordan shoes from '84. Yeah. How much were they brand new? Is that what he said? $84, $37? Could be. Jordan 6s will forever be my favorite shoe. They will always be my favorite shoe. For life.
I've only had one pair of Jordans in my life. I don't remember which ones they were. I think they were the Jordan, the XIV. And
yeah, he said brand new back in '84, $37.
I blew a toe hole out the side within like a month.
Keep the ideas coming. Oh, wow. We
Sorry, Joey.
About that one.
Joey, I don't know what your Vegas plans are, but bro, I got wings and shots for you. You let me know how much you want.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we're gonna cap this off here at OnlyFans working leather with my feet. Only in America.
I'm gonna post my feet finder pictures. We do customs for $5. It's tough times here.
Tough times, really tough times. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying with us. We're over the hour. Clearly, we are not spanning the globe. We're not going to go 2 hours tonight. At least not today.
Oh, those guys are savages.
Savage for the show for 2 hours every time. Guys, watch Spanning the Globe. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for the views tonight.
If PTM's on tomorrow, check out Spanning the Globe PTM. It might be on Friday. I don't know if they're doing the Friday show. So check them out. Peep them out.
Got some new projects coming in. I got some new plates that came in. We'll do a review on them. My guy killed on those Intercontinentals. He killed.
Those look pretty sharp. They look sharp.
He killed. Honestly, he killed. We're working on that
price
tip.
Point. Yep.
We're working on that tip, man. For sure. Guys, appreciate you for coming in, spending some time with us. We know you guys got families also, so do we. Good night, Platinum. Thank you to Kevin and everybody else for tuning in. James,
Platinum, Kevin, David, James, Joey, all these motherfuckers. Thank you guys. Love you.
Don't be. We say motherfucker with love. Don't be soft.
They know me by now.
Don't be soft. Hey, before we leave, how many people have watched the movie Life?
The movie what?
The movie Life.
Is that a
with
cartoon?
Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
With Eddie Murphy.
Have you ever seen the outtakes where they're driving in the old car and the phone on the set starts ringing? So it starts ringing while in the middle of their act. They're driving in the car. And Eddie Murphy finally, because he's got good ass timing with comedy, he bends down and acts like he picks up the phone. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, no, this is empty. Yeah, I know this is 1942, 1945. Yeah, I'm the first motherfucker to have this. Well, I found a video online and posted on my page about cell phones. How you were able to make phone calls between cars back in the 50s, early 50s. It wasn't far from the truth. Hollywood again showing you something that was true. Right in front of your face. Guys, I'm out of here now for real. Life the movie, you gotta watch Life the movie. Watch it all the way.
Person.
Wait for the outtakes at the end.
If y'all want to watch a good movie with the wife, click on A Good Person, Morgan Freeman. Fantastic. Recommend it. 10 out of 10.
Good movie, man. Yeah, CB radios, but this was different than CB radios. This is very different from CB radios. Because they actually had a phone set to pick up. It wasn't a walkie-talkie. You had somewhere to listen and a phone set, and you can communicate, and it rang. A light would come on to let you know the call was coming into the car, and it would ring. It's pretty cool. You gotta watch it. Well, guys, have a good night. We're out of here. We've been on here way too long. In your ear already. Too much of us is bad. It's bad for your health. I'm telling you right now.
Love you, kids. Love you, kids.
We is out of here.